Hello everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. In today's pick a card reading, we are doing yes or no questions. So this is pile 1, we've got Citrine. For pile 2, we have Green Adventurine. Pile 3, we have Malachite. And pile 4, we have Desert Rose. So think of a question and pick whatever card that you feel drawn to. You can meditate on this for a minute. As you do so, I just want to tell you, firstly, thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. I know I haven't posted in like a month. I was really busy and I kind of got out of the routine of it, which is bad of me, but like I was still active on Instagram and TikTok. So if you check down that below, you can get all my socials, and also seeing loads of personal readings as well. But anyway, I'm back with a video. We're hoping to be more consistent again. But yeah, so just pick whatever card you feel drawn to, and then you can skip down below in the timestamps to see whatever ones you chose, so you can get to the video, so you can get to it straight away. And let's go. Hello pile ones, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this Citrine, then this reading is for you, so make sure you have your question ready. You should have done that when you chose the cards, but we're going to find out your answer. Firstly, before I start, I just want to let you know that I do have personal readings. I have written readings where I can write out whatever you need to hear from the cards. I have YouTube video readings where I will make a personal YouTube video for you, a bit like this, but only you can see it. And then I have video call readings where we can have different times, like 15 to 30 to 45 to 60 minutes of calling me, and then we can do a tarot reading for you. So now that I got that out of the way, let's do your yes or no question. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards as I do this today. So just bear with me while I do that. So is it yes or no for pile 1, please? Is it yes or no? We have forgiveness. Okay. Now, funnily enough, this isn't a definitive yes or no answer yet, so I'm actually going to shuffle the tarot cards first before we can get more information, because I guess it depends on what this you are asking in regards to, but like forgiveness, it can be a yes, it can be a no. I'm guessing it's something where things have gone wrong. Perhaps you could be asking in regards to a situation with your person, like for example a friend, a family, a lover or something. You could be asking for whether you're going to reunite, and forgiveness could be an important aspect here. So I'm going to shuffle the cards of this tarot deck and see if we can get more information in regards to this, and then we can carry on. So we have King of Pentacles. Is this yes or no? Can I get more information, please, Spirit? We have 4 of Cups. One more card, please. What's this about, please? And we have the Chariot. Okay. So to me, if the word like forgiveness doesn't resonate for you in regards to your situation, please bear with. This is a general reading, so the messages do vary depending on who is listening. But with the looking of by looking at the tarot, this is telling me yes. So I'm going to start off with the whole forgiveness narrative and everything. If you are waiting to hear from someone, perhaps for them to say sorry or something, then I feel like this is coming through, because we have the 4 of Pentacles, and as you can kind of see, this person is unsatisfied with how things are at the moment. But the way I see this with this card, we have like something coming in, because it's the Cups, that's usually like to do with emotions or something. So someone could be coming into you and asking you for forgiveness, perhaps giving you an answer. So if you are waiting to hear back from something, this could even be a job. I know you won't be asking for forgiveness, but for me, when you have like asking for forgiveness, this is communication. So if you are waiting for communication to come through, then it is coming. We also have the Chariot, and this is also like fast motion, fast pace, like you can, something coming to you at a fast pace. This could also be hearing from someone. So if you are wanting that, then this is coming through. We also have King of Pentacles. This is someone that is like really stable, secure, and like really in like their power, and just like knowing their worth. I'm kind of guessing that perhaps you're having for a situation where you really learnt how to be yourself, knowing your self-worth, and perhaps if it does involve another person, this is coming through and they're realizing that, let's say if it's the hearing back from a job, you kind of know like what you want. And also because we had the King of Pentacles, this is to do with like money and everything. So well, mostly just the Pentacles part, but that's telling me is like you are kind of in a place where you know your worth, you know what you deserve and everything. Perhaps if it, like for example, if you had let's say you're in a relationship, you've had a bit of a rough patch, you know your worth and everything, you know you need this like apology, and you probably will forgive them, but you're just waiting to hear back, and it is going to happen basically. All right, let's get some more oracle cards and get more messages in regards to this. Can I get some messages, please, Spirit, in regards to this situation? What do these lovely people need to know? We have take a breather. So if it's something you have been worrying about, like when is it going to happen and really anticipating, just like pause for a moment and just like realize that this will come to you. It's going to be okay. Sometimes, especially if we are wanting something bad, we can overthink a lot and worry, is this actually going to happen? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to work out? What if things go wrong? And like you can, you know, you get like so much overthinking. And I feel like Spirit's just saying like, no, just like relax. It will come to you in its own time, pretty fast as well. So like just also use this time to focus on yourself as well. Like if it is like, you know, situation in a relationship where, you know, it always happens, instead of trying to worry about what's going on with the other person, just focus that energy onto you, have some self-love, also just like realize your worth and realize that, you know, there are so many amazing qualities about you, and this person realizes that, they know that, they're just having a moment as well. All right, so let's get another message, please. So yeah, like if you are really worrying about what's happening with this situation, just like relax. There's nothing to worry about. We also have attend to the details. So perhaps, I don't feel like this goes with the message in regards to the whole hearing back from someone in a relationship. So another message I'm getting for some of you, you could be asking in regards to a career, a decision, perhaps things haven't gone 100% to plan in a business, and you're kind of like waiting for the perfect opportunity to get things going again with your business or like with your career perhaps, and perhaps you're just deciding whether you should do something in like a business. So for example, if you're asking the question, should I make this move in a business, the answer is yes. However, to do this you need to attend to the details and make sure you get everything right. Also, let's say if you had an argument with a relationship or something like that, when you talk it over with this person, when the opportunity comes, make sure to cover everything, voice your own needs, voice what you really want, and this will work out basically, because it's really important that it's really important to have communication and to get things like sorted, and to make sure that your feelings are considered, your person's feelings are considered, and having like open communication to get what needs to be said out, because this can be an issue with arguments and everything. You're only going to repeat the problems unless you sort it out and like communicate and get whatever you needed to be done. So obviously take these messages however it resonates to your situation. The overall message is to take a breather, relax, and if you need to attend to any details, go over anything. If you're planning on doing something, make sure you check it all, or communicate with people, especially if someone's asking for forgiveness, make sure to communicate your needs. All right, I'm going to shuffle some more oracle cards. Can I get some more messages, please, Spirit, in regards to these situations, the yes or no? We have this energy is gaining momentum, and this goes perfectly with the Chariot card, because this is telling me that this is coming in very soon, and it's nothing for you to worry about. Like, I feel like you are worrying because perhaps you have been waiting a little bit, or perhaps this is something that's happened so sudden, but because your emotions are running high and like you're panicking, especially if it's like a argument or something, or like, you know, a rough patch, you want things to be solved as soon as possible because you love this person, whether it's a friend, lover, family, however it resonates for you. You care about this person, you want things to be solved, and this is coming soon. So just relax and just trust that things are going well. Maybe you think things over and think, okay, this affected me in this way, this triggered this for me. And like kind of have a think of what you would like to discuss when it's time for the conversation to happen. All right, can I get one more message, please? You're very close to achieving a goal. So basically that is coming, again, the same message, just saying it is coming close. This opportunity to communicate with whatever you need, whatever you're asking for, yes, in regards to you getting close to this. Like, it's all going just fine. So I am just sensing there's a lot of worrying and everything. Perhaps for some of you, things you don't need to worry about. But like, it's going to work out just fine. I feel like I need to keep telling you this. Like, it's going to be okay. Oh, we have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. The opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So with that phrase, I'm kind of getting it, especially as I was talking about that, I feel like you just need to have a bit more faith. Believe that everything is going to work out just fine for you and work out exactly how it needs to be. I feel like if you overthink and assume the worst, sometimes that can manifest, although I don't think that will happen in this situation, but it's more for your own peace of mind. If you assume the worst, you know, you're going to wind yourself up. If you just like kind of be neutral and just believe that whatever's meant for me, it'll work out, I know I'll be all right, then that can be all that needs to happen. And I feel like just have a bit of trust that things will work out. And it says here that things are coming very soon, so just like do some things to enjoy yourself, and again, like put some stuff into have some self-worth. I can't think of the words. Do some things to make you realize your self-worth. Okay, we have honesty and communication. So again, this is a perfect opportunity to think over like what you want to communicate about if you need to. You know, I feel like there is going to be communication coming in as well. So if you're asking if you're going to hear communication in regards to a person, this is also a confirmation for that. Can get another card, please, Spirit? We have earth and ground. So yeah, in the meantime, ground yourself. Try not to be too much in your head. Just attend to the details. Figure out what needs to be discussed. Know what you want to communicate about, but then just leave it to that. Just be in the present moment. Do things to take care of yourself and things will work out. So yeah, I do feel like a lot of this pile, it is like the fact that, you know, you just gotta, you're wanting communication in regards to something. For most of you, I believe it is you're wanting to sort out a problem and get communication into regards to that. And if not, then the message literally is just yes. So all right, let's get some more cards. Can I get a card, please, Spirit? What do these lovely people need to know, please? We have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of going with the attend to the details. Like, you don't have to rush into anything. Sometimes when things go wrong, especially with like a partner, you want to solve things as soon as possible. However, perhaps you may not be ready just yet. Like, you don't have to jump straight in. Just like take a moment just to figure out what you need to say, ground yourself, and then take the baby steps to communicate if you need to. If you feel like you need to reach out first, if not, it will happen. And basically it's just saying follow your intuition. You know what you need to do before this happens, so there's nothing for you to worry about really. It's just like, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. If none of this is resonating for you, by the way, another message could be with your yes thing, you need to follow your intuition, then you can take some action and everything. Like, sometimes we don't have to know exactly everything we need to do exactly in order for things to go well. Sometimes you just need to follow your intuition and believe that you'll make the right moves that are needed, and that is exactly what will happen. So that is another message there. We're going to do the last couple of cards. These are some small little cards with messages on in regards to your situation. So we have journey, branch out to new worlds. So basically this is, you know, this is just like a path, you know, like we're all on this divinely guided journey, and sometimes things happen so we can learn from it and also so you can voice your needs and do what you need to do. We also have the caution cards. Tread softly as not to disturb the woodland floor. This is kind of going with the earth and ground yourself, also going with the baby steps and everything. Like, this is something you need to think through if you are thinking of going first to make the, or making the step to make communication. But I also feel like, especially if you're going through some issues right now with a person, this is something that needs to be well thought out. Maybe try to consider their emotions depending on what your situation is, and try not to get explosive on them. Like, just the main goal, I feel like, is to communicate your needs. Try not to blame each other, and just like do it maturely, and it'll work out. All right, can we get one more card? Perhaps the outcome or anything, just anything you need to know. We have transformation, emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. So the message I'm getting from that is that this whole situation, it is going to transform everything. So like, for example, say if you had an argument where you need to voice your needs, after this communication, things will change and you'll get exactly what you need. And things will work out for the better. So, and also you could be transforming yourself into your own power, especially with the King of Pentacles here, knowing your own worth, knowing exactly what you want, and just like relaxing and trying to see this from a highest perspective. But yeah, that is everything I have for you today, Pearl Ones. I hope this reading resonates for you. If it did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment down below which one resonates, or which one you chose, and if this resonates for you. If the whole message doesn't resonate in regards to this, please just bear in mind this is a general reading, but the answer to your question is a yes. That's that, okay? So this is just an explanation for people who need it. Anyway, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all very, very soon for another tarot reading. Bye guys. Hello Part 2s, I hope you're doing amazing. In today's Pick a Card, we are doing a yes or no reading, so please make sure you have your question ready. And before I start, I just want to tell you that I have personal readings available. I have written readings where I can write out what the cards say, and I can have like a range of cards that you can do. I also have YouTube video readings, which is like this. I will make you a personal video that only you can see. This is usually like half an hour to an hour long, depending what time you choose. And basically I will do a reading for you, and it'll just be like how you see this, but it's just for you. And then finally I have video call readings where you can just call me and we can do a reading for you there as well. So anyway, now that I got that out of the way, let's get started. I'm going to put your crystal here. This is a green Adventurine, by the way. It's very pretty, this one. This is one of my first ever crystals. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and just kind of get like the yes or no answer. So let's see. Is it yes or no to that question, please, Spirit? We have ask your angels. Okay. That doesn't tell us if it's a yes or no. That is more of a you need to ask your angels, but we're going to get some tarot cards and see if we can get more information in regards to this, because I'm not just ending the video here just saying, yeah, ask your angels. Okay, so we have, Four of Swords, the Lovers, and we have the Emperor. So the first thing that's jumping into my mind, I do feel like, because we have the Lovers, this whole reading is in regards to a person. Because we do have the Four of Swords, I do feel like there's like no progress. There's just stagnation in between, like between this connection with you. So whether it is like a someone that you have a crush on that you're hoping for, or like you're just talking and there's no progress. Perhaps you could be in a relationship and things have just gone to a halt and you're trying to get information in regards to this. Or we have perhaps a split up and you're wanting to know if you're going to get back together. So I think the reason why, and I think this will be quite frustrating for you to hear this, it says ask your angels, is because with this reading, because of the subject, I feel like there is, what I'm trying to say, I feel like it's going to be different answers for all of you, and I think this reading is going to help you determine what that answer is. Perhaps as we go on, it'll bring more clarity and we can find out if it is a definitive yes or no or whatever. So I feel like a part of you, it could be the fact that it's more of your choice. That's the message I'm getting, and perhaps it is why it says ask your angels, because your angels can help figure out what you want to do. For some of you, it could be that it is the fact it's in your hands, because we have the Emperor. This is someone that takes action. If we had the Empress, this would be telling me that if we need to take a step back. But no, I feel like in regards to this connection with this person that you're asking about, I believe, I feel like you're the person that's going to have to take action here. And I think that's why it's got the ask your angels, because that's like it's not a yes or a no. And I feel like, because I feel like perhaps you need to have a time to think about this, to see how you're going to go about it, to get to the situation that hopefully will be the yes or the no that you want. So yeah, I feel like it is up to you in a sense that is not decided yet, because there are things you can do. And I find there's multiple paths that you can take. So I don't know if that resonates for you, but yeah, I just feel like there is some stagnancy and it is causing a lot of confusion. I feel like it could be one of those things that deep down you know already as well. If you don't, then it's a good idea to like meditate on a situation, and you can do some, what I did is like an angel guided meditation if you want to connect with your angels that way. Or what you can do is you can say, hey angels, if this is meant to happen for me, please send me a blue feather in the next 24 hours. And then you can get your answer that way, because I feel like it's something that needs to be personal for you, because sometimes with tarot readings, especially on the internet, you can get like mixed messages and everything, and it can be a bit of a pain. And I mean, I'm tired of doing a message on like for you right now on here, you know, I really shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, you know, you can get mixed messages and stuff, because I'm doing a tarot reading right now, but it is true. I'm just going to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to get some more messages in regards to the situation, and then hopefully we can help you come to a decision or get more messages in regards to this whole situation overall. All right, can we get some messages in regards to what these lovely people should do, please, in regards to the situation? We have make time for self-love. So yeah, this is massively telling me you need to take some time to realize your own self-worth. So, okay, I'm getting a message here. For some of you, you may not be being treated 100% by like, or you're not getting the results you want in a relationship. Perhaps you passed the honeymoon phase, things have kind of gone down a bit, and you're just like, perhaps your person isn't being the best like they used to. Obviously, only take this if this is your situation, completely disregard this if it's not. So for example, it says ask your angels. So perhaps you're wanting to know if things are going to get better, if you're going to stay together. And it's the case that yes, it could be if you want it to. However, if you make time for self-love, and like, because also we've got to take a breather here, it's really saying take a step back from this situation. Also, that would make sense with the Four of Swords here. If you take a step back, and I feel like this is a message for all of you as well, take a step back from this situation, do some self-love, and like take time for yourself and think, okay, what is it do I really want, and everything. And perhaps if you communicate with your angels, you can get some more answers in regards to this and help you get some clarity. So if you can just take a step back, for some of you, I feel like you realize your own self-worth and realize, actually, no, I don't need this, or perhaps yes, I do. And sometimes it's when we get so involved in a connection or involved in something that we get a bit like, I don't know, I guess things are a bit tinted or something, or you just don't see things for what it is because you have been so involved with someone. But you can take a step back, reflect on things, and then you can kind of make a decision from there. So that is the vibes I'm getting with the make time for self-love and also take a breather. You really need to take a step back and just kind of like observe things for how it is. This doesn't mean giving up, by the way, or anything. You're just like taking a few steps back and just observing, be like, okay. And that doesn't also mean like, if you are in a relationship, this doesn't have to mean completely not talking to your partner and just like, you know, it could just be like, I guess mentally or emotionally, just step back and just observe. And this can be really beneficial for you. Let's get some more cards. All right, can we get more messages, please, in regards to the situation? What do these lovely people need to know right now, please? What these lovely people need to know right now, please? I'm feeling called for this one. A fiery climax approaches. So this is telling me, like, once you have taken a step back, done what you need to do, because it's the full moon in Aries, and Aries is kind of the same as the Emperor, and the Emperor is all about taking action. I feel like you will be able to come to a decision of what you want to do, take action, especially as you like take a step back and like consult with your angels and see what you need to do. You're going to know exactly what you want, and the answer is exactly what you want to do, basically. All right, messages, please. Anything else you need to know, or they need to know, rather? We have hold your vision. So yeah, basically, it's saying whatever you want, you can get. You just gotta like hold your vision, set on what you want. This is hold your vision after you've had the time to like take a breather and observe. Then, once you've observed things, knowing what you want, hold that vision and be like, okay, I've taken a step back, I've observed things, I've made time for myself and put love into myself. Now, because I've done this, I know that I want blah, 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 blah. I'm holding this vision, and then you're going to take action towards that. So it could be you realize after taking a step back that you do really love your partner, and you have an idea of what you want to do and how you want to take things for the future, and then you're going to take that vision, you're going to put action into it, and then things will be resolved, and I feel like things will work out really well. For some of you, and only if this resonates, this doesn't mean you're going to break up or anything, but if you decide that's what you want, then that is the route you can take. So perhaps if you have like a question right now where you're thinking, should I break up with this person, or is things going to be okay? This isn't a definitive yes or no, because obviously the messages resonate for everyone. However, Spirit is just saying it can be a yes if you want it to. However, just take a step back, observe what you really want, and if it's something you still 100% want, then yeah, 100%. They just want to make sure that you're like happy with your decision. Like if you are wanting someone, like I think it's going to be okay and everything, sometimes you can get a bit lost in a connection. Sometimes having that little breather and everything can be really beneficial and make you two stronger. So this isn't a bad thing, you know. I feel like this is just something that it's more of a time for you to be on your own, to realize your own self-worth, so you know the decision you want to take things forward, whether this is still being this connection and things being like much better because you know what you want and you can put action towards that, or if you decide that this isn't for you, and then you can make your decision from there as well. All right, can we get another message, please, in regards to this, Spirit? Another message in regards to this, please. We have lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can't help us find things we never even realize we're lost. So I'm getting a couple of messages here. For those who could be asking in regards to an ex-lover, the lost and found is kind of telling me that things, you know, things can be found again. You know, things can happen. But again, you need to take that time to yourself, to like for self-love and everything. For some of you who are in a relationship or like crushing or whatever, again, this is like saying when you take a step back, perhaps you have lost yourself a little bit, because that can happen in relationships. We get so, especially when it's new, you can get so involved and be like, oh my god, this is amazing, and you can kind of forget to do your career, have time alone, do things you love, being with your friends. And sometimes having that time for yourself, taking a step back from this connection, doing some bits that you enjoy, and like doing things for yourself, that can be really healthy, and that can actually make things so much better, because you can't just be with a person. By the way, I'm taking that this is a reading in regards to love, because we had the lovers and all that, so yeah. I'm just keep going with it. So yeah, like sometimes what was I going to say? Oh yeah, like if you get so involved with a lover and you just make your whole life based on that, you can do that in the honeymoon phase, but when things calm down a bit, because you invested so much of yourself into that, you've lost yourself, and things aren't exactly what it seems, you know. And you can this can cause like codependency, which you really do not want. What you want to do is like to have a good balance in everything. And I feel like if you have if you kind of resonate with the story of like the narrative of like codependency, or kind of losing yourself because you put so much focus into your relationship, firstly, don't blame yourself. That is okay. Things happen like that. We're only human. But now is the perfect time for you to do like things that you love doing, things and all that. And then when you find yourself and everything, this is the perfect opportunity for you to work on this connection, and it can bring like new perspectives and just bring like so much to you. So this is something that will really benefit you. All right, I'm going to shuffle some more cards, see if we can get any more advice in regards to this. Can you get any more messages, please, Spirit, in regards to the situation? What do these lovely people need to know? We have raise your vibration. So yeah, during this opportunity of being alone, do things that you love that make you really happy, with the self-love as well. And then this will help really raise the vibration, get you a good perspective of what you do want and everything. And oh, okay, this card kind of changes things up a bit, which I'm kind of getting. We got holy love. So what I'm getting is that this is a relationship that is definitely really good. So I mean, unless you are really thinking, should I break up with them and everything, that is still completely up to you. But this, because we have the holy love, this is something that is like beautiful, something that's really nice and everything. And I feel like this is what you're feeling as well, especially for those who are like in not the best situations at the moment and you're feeling worried and you want things to work out. I feel like, yeah, I do feel like it is going to work out. I just think you need to speak to your angels to get guidance in regards to this. So I do think if you're asking if things are going to work out, the answer is yes. Yeah, this is kind of what I've been getting. So yeah, you need to take a step back, raise your vibration, do things for yourself. And I feel like this was such a beautiful love that you kind of did get a little bit lost in it because it was just so beautiful and you wanted more and more because it's such a beautiful connection. However, I feel like, you know, with all relationships, some things do happen, and you can lose yourself. And I feel like this is the perfect opportunity just to do things that you love, get some balance back into your life, and see things that, you know, with the lost and found, that's telling me is like getting back also the love, like, you know, getting things to where it needs to be. Like with lost and found, with the words being together, it kind of is just like meant to be kind of thing, you know. And I just kind of get that this is something that, you know, you need to have that moment of being alone, or just like doing things you love, or just whatever. Just put some focus back into you, because that's what's going to help make your love stronger. Okay, I'm going to get some more messages, please. Can I get another message, please, Spirit, in regards to the situation? We have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So yes, that is telling me, like, again, spending time with yourself and just kind of like nurturing yourself, and, you know, just like with the slow down with the relationship, just like do take a tiny bit back, just as in like put it into yourself, make some room for self-love, and do your hobbies, do the things that you enjoy. And then I feel like that's going to help make things work out, because you're not so fully dependent on this person, and you can kind of appreciate them for a new light, because it's not something to complete you. You're already complete. They're there just to make things feel amazing and lovely, you know, just to do things together. Like, you don't own anybody or anything. It's working out just fine. And for those of you who are in separation, take time for yourself. I feel like if you want to get this person back, you do need to take action in regards to this. However, you need to speak to your angels and kind of like take time, use intuition to figure out how you're going to do this, and also hold your vision as well to like kind of manifest it, if that makes sense. So I feel like that'd be the way to go about it. We're going to get some final messages for you in regards to the situation. We have joy, spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you'll revel in the result. So I just feel like this is something that you should be happy right now. Be happy with yourself and try not to worry about too much. And things are going to work out exactly how it needs to. And this is something you just seriously do not have to worry. Like, just put the joy into yourself And we have idle hours. Take some time out to lie on the emerald grass. Like I've been saying, take some time out, do things for yourself. We also got a lot of nature things, so I do feel like maybe you need to spend some time in nature to help get your thoughts. If you're going to reach out to a person, if you need to do that, so you can figure out what you need to say. Don't rush in. Take some time, figure out what you need to do, and then you can take the action. All right, let's get one more. Trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. Have trust in a situation. Trust that things will work out, and trust that things are going exactly how it needs to. So overall, pile twos, if you're asking in regards to a love which is in a positive situation, like is things going to be okay? Are we all right? If you're going to ask like, oh, should we break up? I think the question is no, unless it's something abusive, then completely disregard that. But I just feel like you do have something beautiful here if this resonates for you. And I feel like things are going to work out exactly how it needs to. You just need to spend more time with yourself. And if you don't resonate with this like scenario, your answer is that you need to speak with your angels and try to figure out that way, because I feel like it's something that's more your own decision rather than just saying yes it's going to happen or no it's not. Like this is something that is kind of in your hands that you can speak with your angels about, and they can give you guidance in regards to this. Anyway guys, I hope this reading resonates for you, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye guys. Hello pile threes, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this beautiful malachite crystal, then this reading is for you. This is a yes or no pick a card reading, so hopefully you have your question ready. And before I start, I just want to say that I do have personal readings available. I have written readings where I'll write out what the card reading is for you on PDF. I have a YouTube video reading which will be just like this, however it's a personal reading that only you can see, and I'll do like loads of cards and just see what messages there are for you or in regards to any questions you may have. And then I also have a video call reading where it'll be just a bit like this, but actually you'll speak to me and all of that. So if you're interested, the information is down below in the bio. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, let's start your reading and let's see if the answer is a yes or no. And then we can get some more cards and see if we can get any messages in regards to this. So is this a yes or no, please, Spirit? Is this a yes or no? What do these lovely people need to know? Their question. Oh, okay, here we go. We have communicate clearly. Funnily enough, every single reading so far has been mostly about communication, which is interesting. I'm going to be honest, like as all the others I've said, I don't know if it's a yes or no yet. So we're gonna shuffle the cards, or these tarot cards, and see if we can get any information in regards to what this is about, and then we can kind of take it from there. So, Spirit, what do these lovely people need to know, please? What do they need to communicate? Okay, we have Strength, we have Four of Cups, and we have the World. Okay, so I feel like some of you are going through perhaps a tough situation with the World. I'm guessing it could be the ending of something. Take this how it resonates. For the past like couple of readings, they've kind of been leaning towards relationship-y kind of questions. However, I'm generally not sure about this. I feel like there is just an ending in something, but if you resonate with the relationship, go for it, take it. If resonate it for like career or just anything of what your question is, just like take it however resonates. So yes, perhaps there has been a completion or ending in something. Perhaps it's kind of like left you not satisfied, and because also we have the Strength, so I just feel like there's an ending that's left you feeling kind of unhappy. And perhaps you feel like there is like no completion, like you feel like you can't really move on from this because you it's kind of like been a bit open-ended, just kind of out of nowhere, I'm getting. And it's leaving you feeling a bit unsatisfied, not really sure where to go in regards to this. So I feel like perhaps this is something you need to get some communication maybe perhaps you are if you're asking for communication, I feel like this is in the cards for you. However, I'm not really sure if the person's of it, like for example, if you're going to have to go and make that communication, or if you're going to receive it anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get some more cards in regards to this, because this is quite an interesting situation, because it seems quite limited, as in, like, for example, with the other readings I did, you can interpret to a lot of things, where this is quite specific. All right, can I get some more messages in regards to this reading, please, spirits? We're going to get this one. We have breathe through the tension. So that makes sense with the whole strength and even 4 of Cups. Like, I feel like you are kind of left in a situation where it's not ideal for you, and I feel like it's causing you to you just need to take some deep breaths and try to just like get through this. If you have perhaps had an argument or something that you need to like make some communication at some point, if there's like anger or anything, I feel like this is something where you need to be very calm for this to get your points across, because especially with the communicate clearly, if it's just anger and all that, it can just turn into word vomit and you don't get any benefit from this. So I feel like this is something where you need to communicate your needs. You need to take a step back perhaps. And I feel like this is something that is going to be you have to be quite delicate with. Also, I'm kind of getting with the world that perhaps, because it's at the end, when you kind of communicate your needs and everything, then this is the end of this situation, so you can move on. So like, for example, if there's an argument, or like, say if you're having a really bad rough patch with a person and you're asking like, are things going to be okay, what should I do kind of situation, you need to communicate this, and once you communicate your needs and done what you need to do, then this will be the end of the rough patch and things can kind of like move on and progress, if that makes sense. So let's get some more cards and get any more messages in regards to this. We have unleash your kindest self. So that makes sense with the breathe through the tension and unleash your kindest self. I feel like this is a situation you're going to need to be quite compassionate. I am kind of getting there's been an argument with someone. Perhaps things have been very heated, and perhaps you are only seeing things from your point of view, which is very normal because everyone has their own individual story. Perhaps this other person has been quite hurt, but also you've been hurt as well. And I feel like when you make this communication with this person, you need to just like be calm and try and be compassionate and kind. Consider your own feelings but also their feelings, and try and compromise and find a solution without trying to hurt each other, because if you get angry because things aren't 100% going your way, that can actually cause more issues, and it depends how you want things to go. So we're going to get some more cards to just see what it says. So yeah, I feel like if you're asking in regards to communication, whether like, are things are going to be okay for this argument, am I going to hear communication, if it's any question to do with this, the answer is yes, you are going to get communication. Where things will end up from that, I think it depends on how you communicate. So I feel like this is something that we need to take some time into deciding what we want to do and how we're going to go about this. All right, can I get more information in regards to this, please, spirits? Get some more information, please. What these people need to know. Nothing is yet set in stone, so that completely confirms what I said. This really depends on how you communicate, and this is why, depending on what outcome you'd like, this is something where you need to be compassionate, but don't completely like disregard your needs. Like, for example, if it's like relationship related, or even with anything, you want something but you're not getting it, it's like, don't completely disregard it. See if you and your person, whoever it is, see if you can get to like a compromise or something, or agree to disagree. And I feel like this will help, because I feel like if you kind of like just get so angry and just do the whole blaming game, either one of you two, I feel like this can cause issues, and I feel like this is a very important conversation that's needed to happen. We have a time for healing. So I feel like this communication that both of you need to do, it is something that needs healing. I'm also getting perhaps now you should heal your triggers and everything. That would make sense with the strength cards coming out, because that can be all about healing as well. Perhaps you need to heal yourself and kind of think about what you need. Perhaps try to figure out if anything was triggered with, if you had previous communication before, if anything like triggered you. See if you can work out what that trigger was, and if it was like a necessary thing, or if it's just something that like perhaps you were hurt from the past and it triggered you with that. And then also you can use that to help communicate your needs and everything, and perhaps understand what's going on. This could be the same situation with your other person as well. That's why it's good to have some compassion in regards to this, because we've all had different ways we've grown up. And for example, let's just say if you and I was raised up a certain way, you were raised up with a different way. We have certain beliefs of how things are, and we kind of grow up to what we believe is right. When it involves other people, things can clash sometimes, and it's no one's fault, because we're just all raised differently. And sometimes other people weren't raised up in the best way, and sometimes the other person can trigger something. So if you feel triggered, it's a good time to try and heal that as well. All right, can we get any messages in regards to the situation, please? What do they need to know? We have friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now's the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So the message I'm getting here is perhaps you could talk to your friends about this, see if you can get their advice, but try not to go for a friend who is 100% completely on your side, that will just go, oh no, you need it to be exactly what you need, dump him or dump her or anything. Try not to go for that. Try to see if you can find a friend, or it could just be anyone that is more level-headed and can see things from both perspectives and can give you a good like grounded decision in regards to that. Because although it's lovely to have friends who are 100% on your side and just want the best for you, sometimes that isn't reality. You need to have like a level-headed, two-sided point of view thing, because sometimes, even though it can be hard to admit, sometimes you can be in the wrong. I'm not saying that you're in the wrong in this situation, but just like to put into perspective in this like scenario, like sometimes you're wrong, and you get friends that don't want to tell you that because they love you and just like, you know, want to support you, and you need like someone that can give you a good perspective in regards to that. So perhaps talk to friends. This could just be another message, like when you talk about this, talk about it friendly and everything. Talk it as you would with friends. Like sometimes you wouldn't have like a massive argument with that. Sometimes we just get so passionate with it, with an argument with a lover or something, because that's just what we're used to. And it's just like, sometimes it's good to have like take a step back and just relax and try not to get too angry and everything. Try and have some compassion. All right, can we have some more messages, please, in regards to the situation? All right, we have opportunity and change. So this is saying that this is going to bring so much opportunity to change even the dynamic of your relationship for the better. Like this communication is going to be a great opportunity to bring great things in. It's just like, or change the connection for better. Sorry, I keep thinking it's a relationship, so if it is, this could be clarity, but if it isn't, it can be family, friends, with anyone, so please just take it however it resonates. But honestly, this is going to like change the dynamic, and just like things are going to work out for the better by doing this, because I don't know, I just feel like it will. You don't have to worry about things. It's just, it depends on how you communicate, and I think it depends on if you get really angry and triggered and like shouting and blaming and everything. We don't want that. We want to solve the issues with and talk about it like adults. And if this person isn't willing to do that, then maybe you need to voice your needs and then decide from there of what you want to do. Can you get another message, please, in regards to this? We have harmony and resolution. So yes, there is potential for harmony and resolution. I do again, it is, you definitely need to communicate and try not to get angry. Things will work out if you communicate clearly. things will go exactly how it needs to be. The argument will end, there'll be harmony, resolution, and things will go nice and smooth. So this is all looking good, actually. It just depends how it's going. Also, with the nothing is yet set in stone, a message I'm getting is that sometimes when we've had a bad argument already, we can kind of feel like it's over, and the message I'm getting is it is not over. So if you're questioning, like, if you are asking, oh, is this relationship over because we had this argument, the answer is no, it is not over. You just need to communicate your feelings and have come to a resolution. Try not to get angry, and we can heal. You can heal these issues. It is completely possible. It's just relearning stuff. All right, can we get another message, please, Spirit? We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out to common ground. So try and look at this with a different perspective and everything. Perhaps this is a situation it doesn't really matter. Like, again, it says a time for healing. This could be something that's from the past, which isn't in the past, if that makes sense. Like, something that happened to you in the past, even though it's not the past right now, but it's kind of like triggered you because it reminds you of this past, is like, perhaps it's a time to let go of that. I feel like at the end of the day, the difficulty you are having is just, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter when you come to a resolution. Sometimes at the time when you are going through a massive argument or something, or a rough patch, it feels like it could be the end of the world. And I feel like this is something that you're going to go past it, perhaps, and it'll be fine. I do feel like you are going to heal this. It's just coming with some guidance of what you should do when you do come to this. With the zoom out, I'm also getting like, look at the bigger picture and everything. Sometimes, like I think I said before, we can get just like a perspective on like, we can just see a thing from just our perspective, from our own eyes, because we are the ones that are getting affected. However, it's good to ground yourself and try and have a look and just see from the bigger picture and be like, okay, this person could be triggered because blah 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 blah. I remember they've gone through this and that and everything, and you can kind of use that and put that into mind when you communicate and do what you need to do. I'm also getting, it's like, have some compassion as well and be like, look, and like voice out what their concerns. Like, for example, if you know they get triggered by something, be like, look, I know you get triggered by this, I'm sorry, I get triggered by this and everything, and just kind of like validate their feelings and everything. Don't just let it wash over your head. Like, really take it in and let them know that what they say matters and everything, and that usually is replicated and reciprocated as well. All right, let's see if we can get some final messages for you, Pile 3s. What are the last messages that Pile 3 need to know, please? We have let go. So let go of the worry. Just kind of like relax. I'm just getting like, even let go. If this is like a silly argument, just let go of it and find a resolution. Like, if it's an argument to do with two different interests in something, this is something you can let go of. Perhaps this is something that you two are going to come to conclusion and realize you can just like let go of this, or like let go of this argument and move on and come to a resolution. We also have resilience. Stay strong as the evergreen trees. Yeah, just like try and stay strong and everything. I'm also getting with the breathe through the tension, like be resilient to that and just like stay strong. Try not to like explode or anything. I don't know if you do struggle with that, and just like be kind and everything, because I feel like this is going to be a good way. And being the bigger person, that's what I'm also getting. All right, can we get one more message, please, Spirit? That is way too many messages. Although I feel called to do this one. We have retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in the eucalyptus trees, berries, and wattle. So right now, just like, if you aren't really much communication at the moment, take some time to yourself, retreat, have a think through of what you need to do. Just like take a step back and really like heal and get your thoughts together. And I feel like this will be a good thing for you to do, so you can just kind of like reset and refresh your mind. And yeah, that is your reading, guys. If any of the other piles you feel drawn to, do check them out because they are quite similar to this. But But anyway, I hope this reading resonates for you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more tarot readings, and comment down below this pile you chose and let me know if this resonates for you. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys. Hello pile fours, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this desert rose, then this reading is for you. I hope you have your yes or no question ready. But before I start, I just wanted to tell you that I have personal readings available. I have written readings, but I'll write out the reading for you. I have YouTube video readings, but I will do a personal video for you and upload it to YouTube that only you can see. That will be just like this format, and it'll just be whatever you want it to be about. And then I also had video call readings where I would do a video call and like we can talk there so you can see it as it goes on. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, let's start your reading and let's see if it's a yes or no. Now, funnily enough, pile 1, 2 and 3s have been so similar in regards to this situation, so I'm hoping this reading will be different. Anyway, so is it a yes or no for these people, please, Spirit? We have there's something better. So the answer is no, but that's because there is something better coming along for you. So we're going to pull some more cards out and get some more information in regards to this. So Spirit, what is there something better about? Like, what do these people need to know, please? We have the Emperor, 4 of Swords. These are the exact cards that are pulled out in pile 2. So if you vibe with pile 2, go for that one. And then we got some random cards that have come out. So I'm going to go with those actually. I was only going to do 3 cards, but 5 came out for you. We also have 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands and 6 of Wands. So I feel like I'm actually going to put these this way because that's how it came out. So yeah, I feel like there is some stagnancy in a situation. The first thing that came to my mind with this was career. I feel like you could be asking a question in regards to a career, although if it isn't, don't worry, this can still resonate for you as this is a general reading. So yeah, I feel like in this situation there is stagnancy and you're kind of reflecting on how you're going to go about things. I feel like at the moment you want something to go out really well and you're trying to take action and be like, okay, I want this to happen, so I'm going to do this and do that. And perhaps you're noticing some resistance where things aren't exactly going anywhere and you're like in the stagnancy period and you're just like stressing out, I don't know what to do. And I feel like that's why you could be asking the question of, is things going to work out? And I feel like the reason why things aren't working out right now is because there's something better. And that's why there is so much stagnancy of things just not taking action, because there is actually something much better for you to do. It's just you gotta like try find it, and it's going to come to you, and I'm sure we'll get more messages in regards to this. I feel like you're going to have a period of time where you reflect and be like, okay, so this isn't working out for me, what can I do? And then because we have the Ace of Wands, this is a new idea, this is a new beginning, which like usually this involves passion and everything. So what I'm getting is that you're going to get this aha light bulb moment and be like, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a go. And then by doing this, because we have the 6 of Wands, we have victory. So this is something that is going to do a lot of success. And I feel like when you tap into that new idea of what you're going to do, is going to be like victory. It is going to be like, okay, perfect. Like things are just going to like the cannonball effect or snowball effect, like things are just going to go more and more because you're on the right path of where you need to be, and you're going to go from all this resistance and stagnancy where things are just like, oh god, I don't know what's going on, why aren't things going forward, because this isn't meant for you, because there's something so much better coming along which you're going to have so much success in. It's just you need to reflect on this and be like, what's not working out, make some changes. It could be that you're in the right area, but perhaps you just need to make some adjustments first for things to get better. We're going to get some more oracle cards and just get more information in regards to this. So can I get more information, please, Spirit, on what these lovely people need to do or any messages they need to hear in regards to the situation? We have go deeper. So yeah, for some of you, you already have like scratched the surface of what you want to do, but there's just like not much going on, and you're just kind of like, wow, what's going on and everything. Maybe you just need to go deeper and go into thought and be like, okay, and reflect and be like, this is what I need to do. Perhaps you have been trying to figure out what you want to do with your career and stuff, or what you want to do, and you need to really go in deep thought and reflect on this and figure out some ideas of what you can do so you can have that new beginning. And I feel like this is something that you will do. It's not like something that needs to be forced or anything. Like, this will just work out exactly how it needs to. We also have reveal what needs to be seen, which makes sense for this whole situation. There's something that is going to like come for you and everything. You just gotta like try find it. And also we have last quarter moon in Scorpio and new moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio season is in about 2-3 months, so this could be a time frame for you of when this could happen, or when something, you know, this could be a time frame that's significant. But yes, I really feel like you just need to like have some time to yourself, ponder on it, maybe just take a completely step back from what you're doing, kind of like think things through and be like, okay, this is working, this isn't working, I'm going to try this, and go deeper and see if there's anything you can do, perhaps some research, or just like kind of observing, or just like brainstorm, you know. There are so many things you can do, but obviously just do what feels right for you. Don't do this deck. Oh no, we need to do this one. Okay, can I get more messages, please? So there's obviously something that you haven't uncovered yet, which is going to help you get this new beginning and to get this success. So you need to go deeper in order to reveal what needs to be seen. All right, can we get more messages, please? We have step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, right now you're just doing exactly what you feel like you want to do. You don't really want to dive deeper. Perhaps there is something you to do with your business, which is a gamble. I don't know why I said business, so I don't know if it resonates. Perhaps there's a gamble you need to do to step out your comfort zone and be like, because maybe you like to play it safe and that's why it's not working out. Perhaps with something better, this is something you're not really used to, not really what you thought you would have done, but it could be so much better for you, and you need to step out your comfort zone in order to reveal what needs to be seen. Sometimes when we have the same environments, things can get a bit stagnant in your brain because there's nothing to inspire you. And sometimes if you step out of your comfort zone, change the area up, do something different, it can help you get new inspiration, to help you get action or take action with what you need to do. All right, let's get another card for this. Let's get another card, please. I'm going for this one. Show the world the real you. So I feel like perhaps for some of you, you're not doing your true authentic thing that you can do. Like perhaps you're not showing your true personality. Perhaps you don't have, maybe you kind of keep things to yourself and you don't really ask for help or anything because you're worried about what people will think. I feel like that's a really specific message, but yeah. But I feel like you need to put like personality into whatever you want. Like if there's something really amazing out there and perhaps you're only doing what you feel safe, you know, and I feel like there's something that deep down you really want to do, but you just kind of push it to a side like a while back, and perhaps this is the true thing that you need to do. And if you go deep within yourself and be like, actually, I really want to do this because this will make me happy and everything, it will be you stepping out of your comfort zone, because this is something where you believe you couldn't really do, and that's why you haven't gone there in the first place. But if you do what you truly believe in, or like what you really want to do that will bring you happiness, then this is where you're going to get your success. All right, can we get more messages in regards to this, please, Spirit? We have moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So yeah, I do feel like some of you are really confused right now, not knowing what to do, and you're just like, ugh, and just kind of freaking out maybe. And perhaps, especially when things aren't going to plan as well, it can be really stressful. And I feel like this is just reassuring you, just like try and calm your emotions. And it's just some reassurance that things are going exactly how it needs to be, and you will get onto the path which will bring you success. This is coming for you. It's just like what you believed that you thought wasn't you know, what you believed was, you thought was the best, career wise, I'm really getting this is career related, then, you know, you realize that actually there's something so much better that you're going to love even more. Sometimes you have the image that only one thing is for you, and you kind of have that ingrained into your brain, and sometimes it can make you a little bit closed-minded to other possibilities, when actually you should try opening yourself up to other possibilities and be like, okay, there is something so much better for me out there. Or if there's a new route you can go down, like for example, let's say if you've got a small business and you sell something, perhaps there is a new product which is a little bit different than what you usually do, that you'd have so much more fun creating or offering or doing in general, and it's going to bring you so many opportunities. So, you know, there is so many potential. It doesn't mean completely giving up. It just means exactly what you're asking about. There is something better, and that perhaps you should reconsider and just have a little look and see what you can do that will bring you much more happiness, because you know, it says there's something better, so that means you're not going to change your job and be miserable. You know, that doesn't mean that. It means it's going to be something that'll make you so much happier, even more money and everything, and that's what essentially you want. Okay, can we get some more messages, please, Spirit, in regards to this? We have ask and receive. So if you ask for guidance and you know, just be like, hey, I want to have this success in my life, I want some answers of what I should do. If you can ask your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, whoever you work with, God, for guidance, you know, you will get that, and this can help you on your path of where you need to be. We also have clear, cancel and release. So this card firstly is, if you have any negative thoughts, you can stop them by saying clear, cancel and release, and it'll just like not affect you, if that makes sense, and to stop the thoughts developing even further. I'm also getting just like to release negative things that like are making you stressed out. Try and release that, because sometimes when we're stressed out in a situation, it can be hard to get a new perspective and get some inspiration as well. And I feel like this could be kind of like giving you a bit of brain fog because you are worried, and having a different perspective, going somewhere to refresh your mind, can really benefit you and just get you to where you need to be. Can also give you new inspiration, clear your mind, even just de-stress you, and it can help you get onto the path that you need to get on. So I feel like by doing that, this will really benefit you. Let's get some more cards. All right, can we get another message in regards to this, please, Spirit? Another message in regards to this, please. We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation and integration time. Oh, we also got another one. We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. Okay, with the water your garden, I'm getting right now, take a step back, relax, take care of yourself, do things that make you feel good. Just like try not to stress out over this situation. And then by doing this, you're going to get like an activation and be like, aha, I'm going to do this. And it would, and then you can kind of like go deeper and everything. So I feel like if you are stressing out so much over this situation, hence why you're here, trying to find answers of what you should do, you're getting so much resistance and worrying because there is something better for you. And if you can surrender to the idea of that, then you'll be able to allow in the blessings, and it can bring out so much for you. So I feel like if you just take some time, relax, do some things for you that makes you feel better, surround yourself in nature, take a bath, go for a walk, do some self-care, do some exercise, anything that makes you feel good, this can be such a huge benefit for you, because you just feel so much better. You can get a new perspective, you're not stressed out, and this will just like benefit you in so many ways, because then you can get the inspiration for what you can do to help you move forward, so you can get the thing that is better for you, so you can have your new beginning, feel so much passion for what you do, get money, feel so much joy and everything. We have like some cards here. So we have woods, be calm, soothing, mysterious and full of life. So with the woods, yeah, that's kind of like just saying perhaps go out in nature, like just relax and just take some time to yourself. I feel like you could be a really hard worker, trying to come up with solutions logically and be like, okay, I'm going to do this and everything, trying to come up with solutions. And I feel like for once things aren't coming to you, and that's kind of why you're struggling, because you're just like, wow, I'm usually good at getting solutions, but it's not coming. And I feel like if you can just surrender and open your mind to new possibilities, that's when the magic will come in. We also have resilience, so stay strong as the evergreen trees. I guess as I was saying that, that kind of came out, and it's true. I feel like you're so resilient. You have your mind set on one thing, which can be good to an extent, but it's good to have your mind open to new possibilities as well. So it's good to be resilient, but try not to be too resilient, because it's good to have like new opportunities and to have new ideas as well. So just like be resilient, but not too much. All right, can we get another message in regards to this, please, spirits? One more message. We have wish. Make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. So if you are struggling and wanting new inspiration, because also we have the ask and receive, so make a wish and be like, please, I would like this. What can I do? How can I get to the thing that makes me feel better? Oh God, there's a wasp in here now. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, basically, if a wasp is a sign for you, I don't know, there you go. Yeah, make a wish, and then things will work out exactly how it needs to be. You know, sometimes it's the most simplest things you can do. It can help you get onto the path. And also with wishes is dreams. Follow your dreams. Do what actually makes you so happy as well. I feel like that's so important that a lot of people don't do these days. So follow your dreams and do whatever makes you happy. Anyway, Pearls Fours, I hope this resonates for you and brings you the clarity that you needed. So the answers is no with what you're asking for, because there is something so much better out there for you. But yeah, let me know if this pile resonates for you. Comment down below if it does, and like this video, and also subscribe to my channel for more. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.